So we're starting our match. We're playing the two Comic-Con reveal characters, which is Cyborg and Nightwing, and we're going to be playing in the Batcave. And one of the things that we're trying to do is really make the environments kind of the stars of the show. So you're going to see a lot of environment damage, a lot of environment interaction as we play through this match. You see an incredible amount of detail in the characters. Obviously, given the opportunity to kind of make the DC characters, give them our interpretation, we really wanted this to shine. So we've done a lot of work on our engine, making sure our tech can hold up with exactly what we wanted to accomplish on screen. So you're going to see each character fights in their own unique way. Nightwing and Cyborg are a great example of sort of the two classes of characters we have. We have Cyborg, who's much more of a power character. He can do a lot of big power moves. Nightwing is what we're calling a gadget character. He's got a very unique feature in that he has actually two different fighting styles. You see him now with his collie sticks, but he can also change that into his staff. He's got a little less mobility, but he's got a lot more range with that. Now you also saw our first instance of environment damage. You see the bat suits in the background break down. That released those grenades into the fight plane. Either character can pick those up and now use those as projectiles. So you see also that the environments themselves are massive. As we scale across to the right side, you're seeing that this is a much larger scope than Mortal Kombat or really any fighting game out there. We really wanted to make these expansive and just feel epic. Now we're all the way to the right side, and you see Nightwing standing next to that big red button. Well, big red button, you gotta push it. It's gonna launch the missiles out of the Batmobile, and that's one way that you can use the environment to your advantage. Now, of course, Cyborg can actually get by those because we didn't want it to just be something you could spam. So there's always a way out. The other thing about the environments is that they are gigantic. In fact, they can't be contained in one environment at all. So I can actually send Nightwing into another part of this environment. He's going down to the bottom part of this stage. When we get down there, we're going to have a whole new palette of objects that we can actually interact with. So you see we have this giant generator here. Well, being that we have two classes of characters, they can actually use them differently. So Nightwing will be kind of an acrobatic move. He kind of uses that as a springboard, whereas Cyborg, being a power character, he just tears it off and throws it down. But now we've used that environment object and we've exposed these wires. Oh, there I go, knocking him out with knocking out his first health bar. But see, now that those wires are exposed, the environment object itself is actually evolved into something new. Something else, using our power meter down in the bottom, we wanted to put in some over-the-top moves because we are the Mortal Kombat team, NetherRealm Studios. It's always about over-the-top. So we see Nightwing's version of a super move here. These are our most massive, offensive, destructive moves. So you see that was about 40% health damage with that move alone. Of course, Cyborg has a version as well. We can launch into that. All of these moves, of course, unique, custom to each character, so they're going to really feel like the characters you know from the comic books. So there's match one. See Cyborg taking out Nightwing. We can go ahead and get into a second match and go through some of the other features, some of the other things we have in the different environments. So now we're going to take a look at Batman and Superman in the Fortress of Solitude. This is the second environment we have. Again, multi-stage, lots of things to interact with. Take a look, highly detailed. We really wanted to go all out, detailing not only the characters, but the environments as well. So of course we have two classic characters. They have all the moves you expect them to have. Superman has his heat vision. He can use that multiple ways. He's got his throw. Superman has his batarangs and his grappling hook. Those can be used in a number of ways, and of course, all the moves, like many of our fighting games, can all be comboed together in huge combinations. And again, a massive arena here. I'm going to make my way all the way to the left edge. Again, a great example of a gadget character, Batman, versus a power character, Superman. You see, he can interact with that spaceship there. He does it one specific way. Superman, of course, has a much more direct way of using it. See some of the different movement. Of course, I can use this ray gun here in the background. Come over. If I can pop Superman up, sends him into the Phantom Zone, and then pops him up for another combo. And then, of course, we do have the expandable environments. So Superman can actually send me into another part of the Fortress of Solitude, which is actually going to be Superman's Zoo, if you guys are familiar with the lore of Superman and the Fortress of Solitude. See all the animals, and of course, right away, he's got this giant interactable right above him. He can go up there and grab that, slam it down on Batman. Of course, Superman has a full meter now, so we can take a look at an example of his super move. This is one of the most epic moves in the game. As you can see, he just punched me into space. And you notice all of the environment damage that's happening as we fight. We really want this game to feel like it's a battle of the gods. So every move that these guys make is causing destruction all around them. I can use this portal here, come out, do a little slide kick on Superman here. Now I'm going to send him back up to the top of the environment. All of our environments, multi-stages, they're kind of on a loop. You can send him down, you can kick him back up. He's now going through the Phantom Zone. He's going to spit him back up on the top of the Fortress of Solitude. We can reutilize all of the environment interactions that we had up here. Now we got Batman. Let's see if we can pull this off. Here's his super move, and this should end the match. After all, he is getting hit by the Batmobile. So that's Injustice, Gods Among Us. We're coming out on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Wii U in 2013.